is amazing. Like, I cannot fail to document this because
like you can see the excitement, the joy. Everyone is very, very excited that Uganda has qualified for the knockout stages for the very first time. History has been made here at Mandela.
Oh god, and I need to be live streaming. Why am I looking so fine, guys?
I'm good, how are you?
Well, how do you feel that Uganda has qualified?
So excited, excited, Uganda, we are through. We are through.
I can feel the happiness. Oh. Ugandans are going to spend the day in the bar. Let them make a public holiday of tomorrow. Hi.
All you see is the vibe, the joy, the celebration at Mandela National Stadium here. That the praise has
Hi, how are you doing?
So you can see the joy. Everyone is very, very excited. How are you?
I'm okay.
How do you feel that
we have qualified in our very first time. We are so happy.
Oh God. Write in English. What are you writing? Oh good. I lost hope at some point. I don't understand that language you're writing. Please write in English. Happy, I can feel it. Oh god, at some point we were so disappointed, guys. Guys, Uganda has gone through South Africa. Today you're not embarrassing us. I wouldn't have done a live stream tomorrow because why is this? Oh, God, guys, Uganda has gone.
Very, very excited that the Uganda Prince has qualified. How are you? How are you? I'm fine. How do you feel that Uganda is qualified?
Like, I wish I could show you how excited the people are on the other side because it's like crazy, guys. Uganda has won. South Africa. Hi, Caucasian. Guys, where are the South Africans in the building? Come. The South Africans come here. Schneider, how are you doing? My piano would have been playing in our we'd have just a piano out of Uganda, but now we even have to celebrate using a piano. You're blessed. South Africans in the house. Uganda has won.
Very excited. Of course, the match ended.
Looking for a husband. I am celebrating. This is a Ugandan flag, not a South African.
Because they feel they want to be here until the team
comes out.
They are very excited. They want to show the team the support, even when the game is done live here at UBC Chani 2024. All we can tell you that everyone is so excited. Everyone is very happy after witnessing magic, after witnessing history being made
guys.
at Mandela National Stadium.
At some point I switched off the TV and I went and I slept because I was like, my team is embarrassing us.
My name is JJ.
JJ from where?
I'm from Gulu.
From Gulu? You talk about today?
I know, I was here.
Yeah. How do you feel that Uganda's qualified?
Guys.
A lot. We have enjoyed.
Hi, Alpha.
Did you expect it?
How is Italy?
That is football.
But you have seen magic. You didn't expect. Yes.
I didn't expect that turnaround, guys. The South Africans, I have you today.
Isaac from where?
I wouldn't have done a live stream tomorrow.
Right, we're here.
It's what they are there.
So how do you feel that Uganda's qualified?
I feel Kawa.
Uh-huh.
I feel well.
Did you expect it?
Let me first call my mother. Where is that?
Our song states that we shall
Oh,
make it to the top. Every nation shall bow
Uganda,
when
the
they see Uganda
we live our future. I'm just warming my purse. This is Uganda. I am single. You want to marry me? Let me talk to my mom and tell her we have won. Hi, how are you doing? We have won, guys.
But let us stop here.
Let me call my mom. How is India? Fame high.
We promise to be part of this till the end. But what we can tell you is that Uganda Friends has qualified and everyone is so excited about that. Thank you for watching.
Uganda,
Uganda, oh yeah. Last time South Africa hit us so bad. It was so bad. Hi, Black. Last time South Africa embarrassed us. Hi, Buster. How are you doing? You a kid? Mommy. Kubidaku. There goes all my airtime. Mustafa, hi. Guys, I'm even doing a late live stream because Uganda won. Kenroy, hi. How are you doing? I'm fine. I'm all sleeping today. We're celebrating. Bastard is your dog. I hope she calls on this instead and she doesn't call on my phone. There's my data on. Uganda has won, guys. I think she hasn't checked for Hi, Mark. Hi, darling. How are you, Tyson? Uganda has won. Tyson, I even went out of the house and went to the road. Do you know what was on our road? Like the motorcycles were just beep, 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 beep. I was like, I'm not leaving the road. I'm like, this is what I came for. This is what brought me outside. I was so excited, guys. And then I even went to sleep at some point. I just went to bed. I was like, no. I even switched off my TV. Thank you for subscribing. I even went to bed. I was like, I cannot handle this kind of embarrassment. Don't do your tonight shows. Me, I don't care about them. I don't care about them. Hi, guys. I want to see, let me see. Maybe MBS will be reporting. Hello, Majestic. How are you doing? Guys, I'm sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses. Uganda. Finally. They win. The whole house was on fire. I can relate. The streets were fire. Yeah, it was so crazy. I think that's my neighbor coming back. Nicholas, Itawano. At some point, you made me hopeless.
I was so pissed.
I could hear you from the house. I was like, oh my God, he's so bitter. When could it, like the next time when you moved out, I was like, if he's moving out, it means they have scored.
I was so
I went and I checked, and then when I checked, I realized that they had scored the second goal. I was like, okay, to check again.
Third goal.
That's the third goal. Ugandans will not just make a noise. I was so happy.
I was dying. Like,
Tuli tugenda swala. Mwana go Nicola school batukuba nga tuli mu kisaawe abantu ne bayimuka ne bagenda, like literally the whole field moved out.
Exactly.
Bana ngambi bana abantu bagenda kuwulira bubi. Bana abantu bageza, people had bought tickets at 100,000. One last minute.
How do I follow me? Actually, the squad that's the third goal. Most
of the people left. They put they turned the camera to the first lady, and she was deep in prayer. I was like, "Bana tugenda swala." She was like this. I was like, "Oh my God, Uganda, we are getting embarrassed. Look at us. Then TV at some point. TV. I went to bed. I just went to bed. I turned off the TV, but then because I was already invested, I went on Twitter. And then nenda banga bakubiye kusafuna ngamba nempulira ngo kuoleka nao ngamba banange Uganda tuswadi.
Bale ndokaye ko ngendo kwengera ndoza yoga Uganda squad yokubiti. Bale nakasala walinge ko ate Uganda tufunye penalty nga.
I was like, that is good. I was so happy bambi. Abaganda tabagenda kwebaka.
The next game is Friday. I have to buy the ticket.
Uganda is playing?
Yeah,
against who?
Whoever comes, because you're now qualified.
Me, I don't even want. I don't even want to go for that match because I think it's bad luck. Every time I go, and I don't know what is wrong with South Africa, but there is no coming back from this. Never. They have tried. A win is a win. I was on fun with my papa. I was like, Nicholas is on fire. And me, I'm like, I'm not. I don't even know anything about football, but I'm just like, why don't they win? But they started the game so well. I was like, now why are they losing? At least a win is a win. We shall go like that. Yeah. Because we have set a precedent, because South Africa has always been beating us. Did you see what was happening on Twitter before you South Africans were mocking us? They mocked us. I was on Twitter. I was like, let me leave the phone. I'm so invested in the game. I was like, oh God, we are going to get embarrassed. Baka, because they went to the first place. From the first place to the last place. They are laughing at South Africa. South Africa, baby. I don't even know how their team is going back home, but whatever. Uganda needed that win. Kubanga. We need to prove that after us starting off bad, something came out of us. Yeah? Hey! People are requesting for a public holiday. Abaganda katwagenda kunyoma ngete bajja kwebaka. Ajibawe. Now the 1.2 billion won't go to West. They can give it to them freely. They have no objection. Twitter is wild right now. But so becoming a wild. I was so happy. But that was good. I can't imagine. And they are celebrating. They were doing it on what? On UBC Naiba Vijay Kokat. My mom is like, I am happy I'm not in Chireka.
Yeah, that is true.
Took it out where we used to stay, off the Junction Mall. obubala bona nga babujuddemu abantu. My mom was, she called me, ataka kati mukubide ne mugamba nti Uganda had lost. But I had not yet updated her that Uganda has won. But we needed that.
Yeah.
We really needed that. And you're in a child neighbor. I don't even, the sleep has even gone. The son you didn't put it up. Bam. Thanks to them for not embarrassing us today. Remember, he has BLM. And then he puts... You're talking to the wrong person. I can tell you that one. I'm not in the mood for that. For racism, I don't care. But yeah, guys, hi. I don't speak Lingala. Guys, from Algeria. Algeria treated us badly last week. But now, Rainsburg, I've just done another live stream. I was off. Thomas, hi. I don't know. I don't care. Like, how can you hate on someone who doesn't even care about you? Imagine going to someone's live stream because you want to spread life. You got stabbed where? Majestic. Where did you get stabbed from? Hi, Kenny. Thank you, darling. Kenny, we have won. My country won. Goes to the next finals. Kala, hi. Thank you. My country won, guys. Let me even look for the channel that I can watch Ugandan celebrating from. Vanessa, hi. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Do I look tired? You're in the wrong place. I don't feel at any place tired. I thought I was tired at some point because our national team was losing, and then I went to bed. But then now I'm back. I'm not even tired. I don't even feel it. Let me say it tonight. My first time here. Sandy, people do what? Like, I do care. Haters are gonna hate. If you're focusing on people who are hating, then you don't have a life. I'm the last person who cares about if people hate me or not, whether they love me or not. I don't care. I can tell you that without fear or favor. I don't care. Like, there is someone who was racist in the chat, black slave, and in my head I'm just like, nasty slave. I'm like, I don't care. That is your truth, not my truth. I'm not a slave, so why would I be offended if I'm not a slave? Why my ancestors have, in my ancestry, there is nothing like slavery anywhere there. Never. Why would I be offended? Clemens, hi. I don't get offended over such things. Racism? Come here and I will show you shege. Come here and say those same words that you're saying on the live stream, and then I will show you shege. I'll show you who is who. Moneycraft, thank you for that. Majestic, where did you find them? Why were you even in the places where the dogs were? Let me say it tonight. Say it tonight. Hi, Patil, how are you doing? Promise. I don't care about that. Hi, Fortune, how are you doing? So for TV, let's see if this one will work. Why isn't my thing working? All my signals are not on. You can find. Thank you, Sandy. But genuinely, I really don't care, especially when it comes to certain things. You all should not care. If someone is being racist in your chat and they're calling you a slave, but you know you're not a slave, why are you reacting like a slave? My family has never been in the lineage of slaves. I've never, my forefathers have never been slaves. Why would I be offended that they're talking about slaves, yet it's not me they're talking about? Hi, Karate boy, how are you doing? Let me say it tonight. Say it tonight. Corner my love. No, I don't get offended over those things. You people love to take offense in the most basic things. Slavery. Zim, I'm doing very fine. How about yourself? Slavery. And then that also gives you sleepless nights because someone called you a slave. If you are speaking facts, maybe you're visiting you're coming from Nigeria to visit me, or you're saying that you're in Nigeria, you're coming here. What are you doing? Coming here in Uganda? Oh, guys, forgive me. I need glasses, but I don't want to wear my glasses. It's actually the only TV show in the news. Hey, Savage, how are you doing? He boarded a train for what? Now this way. No, this is just synthetic things. Let me see J&J. Yeah, yoga. She has, or he, I don't know.
I believe, and Uganda will be through to the quarterfinals for the first time in their history. As I always say, when Joshua Cheptegei wins a gold medal, cometh the hour, cometh the Ugandans. This is the Cranes' night to shine. Come on.
For Rob Walker, this was his first time train ride in Uganda, and he appreciated the service in allowing fans to reach Nambola in no time.
We've been advised to travel to the match on the train, which is fantastic because it means we get up close and personal with the real atmosphere of the fans and the sense of excitement building throughout the capital.
Bakari, hi.
The roads
Thank
were
you.
packed. The
With
train
his
is
family.
ready, and this is going to be another brilliant journey. I've been
Rob
coming here
Walker.
for 20 years and I've never used the train until tonight. So
Rob Walker, impressed by the train service, had hope about Uganda Cranes' performance to advance to the next round.
I've been coming to Uganda for 20 years, one of my favourite places in the world because it's one of the friendliest places in the world. My family and I have been made to feel very welcome on this trip, and we're honoured to be part of such a special, massive night for Ugandan sport. I'm really excited to go to the match. It's the first time I've watched a football match live on the African continent since the World Cup in 2010 when I saw Didier Drogba play for Cote d'Ivoire. So really excited tonight, and I really hope Uganda do it.
Uganda Tourism Board CEO Juliana Kagwa emphasized that the service is a great boost, and they join Ugandans in praying for the Cranes' victory tonight.
At Uganda Railway Station, courtesy of Edie over here. How are you, Edie? This is the fastest way to reach Nambole, and we want to thank Edie for all the good work he's doing and making Nambole accessible. Today,
I'm from South Africa, but
Uganda Cranes fly.
Uganda Railway CEO Benon Kajuna emphasized commitment to provide reliable services for Ugandans.
What are they talking about? Oh, Uganda was playing today against South Africa. We won.
I would like to wish
you're 29. I'm 25.
And let me take the opportunity now to thank Ugandans for supporting Uganda Railways Corporation, because this is a mass transit transport.
I should do a video on the railway.
To the Nambole Stadium, and we promise to give a better service in the future. And
probably you turned on your notifications. Nana,
passengers
hi.
who are going to Nambole to watch football.
Hi.
Excited, first of all.
You're
to see that,
27,
we are going to
Jesse.
support
Did you
Uganda
find your
Cranes
man
today.
finally?
It's an exciting
Pavan,
day
hi.
for each and
Slime,
everyone.
how's
And
Brazil?
as UBC, we are
Ignia,
very
hi.
excited to be part of this tournament.
Let me see
We
it
will continue to
tonight. I'm
support
happy,
Uganda
guys.
Cranes and also support other government initiatives like this. And I also want to thank the Uganda Railways for putting up a very fair price
That is not
to
true.
transport all the fans all the way from
Lies,
Kampala
lies,
to
lies,
Nambole.
lies, lies.
Fans, together with Rob Walker and the UTB team, seemed to enjoy the ride, waving out of the train as they headed towards Nambole Stadium.
Oh, that was amazing. It was fantastic. Much better than driving. Just such a sense of energy about the match and drawing up and seeing the
South
Nelson
Africa
Mandela
has
Stadium.
lost.
This is going to be a brilliant
Brazil
night.
is good.
Can't
That's
wait.
good then.
Reporting for ABC TV, Helen Barbara.
David, you want to
and
learn
Jamila
Luganda?
Sekatana.
Learn. How is Mexico?
British sports commentator Rob Walker.
Why would
They are
I
on
judge
a
you for being
Ugandan
from
train,
Botswana?
of course, going to watch this game between
That is
Uganda
nice.
Cranes and South Africa. And of course, before that game,
You
it
saw
was
it on
fun
YouTube
there
yesterday.
at
People on
Nelson
YouTube
Mandela
write
National
clips,
Stadium,
write
Nambole, and so
thumbnails
many
that
people
are
were happy and they had their
what?
expectations.
Thumbnails are
And
meant to
UBC
catch the
TV
attention
talked
of
to some
everyone.
people to give their view
They bought
as far as
aircrafts
their
from a
expectations
company,
towards the match was concerned.
and the aircraft company closed. So they were having issues with spare parts. Nana, that's what is happening. Holly, no, you can go on the internet and just put it in the. Can, what does that mean? Thank you, Slime, for liking the live stream. Thank you, guys.
Young and old, dressed in national colors, excited Uganda Cranes football fans have stormed Mandela National Stadium to exhibit support.
If
for
we
the
had
national
lost today,
football
guys,
team.
I would have lost all.
The fans told UBC TV their predictions on what the outcome will be when the Cranes lock horns with the South African football team in the Chan tournament.
Hide the way. Dana, yeah, that's what happens. But the Uganda Cranes, the Uganda Airlines is still there. I am at home. I'm from Uganda, guys. Dwayne, how is Jamaica?
However, not all was well for the fans, as some their tickets were rejected at the stadium, citing that the tickets were already used. This is what the disappointed fans had to say.
We bought tickets. Reaching here, they are telling us that it was used 1 hour ago.
You sell fake
Why would
tickets.
they do
you come
that?
to the stadium and they tell you your ticket has been used 1 hour, 2 hours.
Twaguze tiketi, nze nina tiketi 3. Naye nze ne bannange twaguze tiketi tugenza otuuka ku kisaawe nga batugamba tiketi baazikozesezza naye nga twaziguze kufufa.
Alan Okello, Jude Semugabi, Regan Ahimsiwe, and Hilary Mukundani are some of the Cranes players, while Molewe Kwaso leads the Uganda Cranes tactician team.
Guys, I'm happy.
Reporting for ABC TV, Helen Barbara Chizamba.
Fake tickets.
Thanks, Helen, for that story there. Now let's move to other news. And of course, I know before we move to that, to those other stories, I know right now, Nambole area, Chireka, it is party after party because Ugandans are very excited about this win. Now, Uganda Police, Uganda Heart Institute.
Well, at some point, our airline had to close. I think you know that. So they just reintroduced it again, and they're just trying to make it work. I have been in the Uganda Airlines. What is it called? Bombardier. It's not fancy. It's not like the big planes that you see in other countries, but it's comfy. So I liked it. It's small and comfy. Hi, Jesse. Major, I live in Kampala. I don't live in a village. I live in the city. I live in the capital city. Let me see it tonight. See it tonight. My love. Yeah, I don't live in the village though. Yeah, they do. I think that's how things work. And someone else has told me the same. They were like, oh, Uganda Airlines, being a young airline, they have one of the most comfy rides. So nothing fancy, but because they are quite new, not new in the sense that they were just made, but yeah, they are good. Hi, how is Australia? So Uganda Airlines is quite comfy, but it's like it doesn't have like the big planes like the ones that fly with Kenya Airways, Ethiopia, or Qatar Airways. They're not like that big. Leon, hi. Cedric, hi. Which sound is here that is romantic? Hi, Bruno. How are you doing? Bruno, we won. You were the only person who was there when I was watching the match. We won. 3-3. We drew actually, but yeah, we won. We went through. Let me see the way that you answer your question like Google. Madua, which question did I answer? Like Google. Like in there, it's mostly. Wow, that is serious, Nana. That is serious then. That is serious. I think every country needs to have its own airline because at some point, yes, it looks like it's expensive, but then it's easy. I feel like Kenyans are at a better privilege when I look at them most of the time. Bruno, I'm glad you're fine. I don't give out my number, Bruno. Lullaby, hi, how are you doing? They give them poor service abroad when. Wow, that is not nice. I don't fly that often. The only time I flew, I used Uganda Airways and then I used Kenyan Airways, and they were both good. Though the girl in Kenya Airways was not nice. She just kept telling me sit, and I told her. She's like, but I have. She came back and she's like, but I've told you to sit. I'm like, I have to use the toilet. She's like, sit down. I'm like, don't they have any? I think because I look like a child, so usually people are just looking at you like, why is this kid walking around? Like, sit down. Like, so she was not nice, but yeah, I think she was just having a bad day, of course. I was at home. Felix, I was at home. I was here on my TV because I have a big screen because I failed to get a ticket, and I'm just like, I'll just watch my TV here. And then we won the first game, and I was celebrating. I'm like, yeah, we are winning. And then the next thing I knew, South Africa hit us the first goal. I knew the second thing, South Africa hit us the second goal. I was like, no, I'm not watching anymore. I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Nana, yeah. Our country won in the races. Which races are those, Madu? Bright Education, hi, welcome back. Yeah, Rwanda is also doing good. I would love to get on Rwanda Airlines. They told me they have very good services. Someone was reviewing them and they were like they have one of the best services. So I would love to use Rwanda Airways one day. But then a lot of the people that I interacted with, okay, not a lot, like the few people I interacted with were like, because they fear how strict Rwanda is, usually they're just like, oh, I can't go to Rwanda, I know that. But Rwanda is so nice. Like when I went to Rwanda, the university we were staying at, you could look at the airport. And all the time we were seeing the planes leaving and landing, flying off and landing. I was just so happy all the time. Let me see. Bright Education, I'm not your love. I like the back too. MS, that's disgusting. John, I don't. This is one room. This is a one-room house. There is not even the kitchen. There is no kitchen here. I said this is my kitchen section. That is my living room section. I have my wash section. I have a bathroom there, and then I have my bed and my closet and wardrobe. I also fly direct to some direction. that is the beauty. Like every country needs to have an airline because it means you can fly, you can have inbound travels. So right now, because the Uganda Airlines, of course, is there, you have flights that are inside Uganda, so you can take a flight inside Uganda to get to places easily. I have a phobia of Madua. I also had a fear of crashing. And then one thing no one told me is that when you're getting in the flight, before like the worst part is not when it's in the air, it is when it's setting off to go off the ground. Because tell me why. This thing was driving at a speed I have never seen in my entire life. I was holding on for dear life. I got a panic attack. I was dying, guys. No one told me. You guys were supposed to warn us that time when it is setting off is the worst time. You guys just used to be like, oh, buckle your seat belts. Tell us that because you're going any minute you're going to have a death scare. Felix, I have never been on an international flight, so I would never know. Nana, I flew to Kenya. I traveled by bus to Rwanda. I don't know if I think that is what the Americans call a studio apartment, but it is it's just one room. Bright education. Yes, I'm a student. You guys are laughing at me because I said my house is a one room. Or you're laughing because I said I almost died when I was on the flight. Like nobody told me, and guys, I was panicking and I was having a window seat, which was good, but yeah, I was having a panic attack. Wow. Ghanaians are always everywhere. No one tells you that. Like if they're telling you, oh, flights, they just talk about the air. Guys, the most important thing is up there. Like before you set off here. Let me see. Hi, Aaron. How are you doing? Really? Nana? True? I didn't know that. So it's just a one room. There is nothing fancy here. Just an empty room. And then because they put the sink here, but when I came, it was like one room. So I have a sink here where I usually sit. And then I have a bathroom there next door. But then if you don't notice that, let me show you guys around. So this is my kitchen section there. This is where I cook from. That's my oven. This is my sink. They just installed this. And yeah, so I just make that entire place my kitchen section. My bathroom is here. Guys, don't look into my bathroom. But yeah, my bathroom is here. I wash from here. This is where I put most of my clothes. So you see, I arrange my clothes according to the hanger colors because I have a little bit of OCD. My mom gave me this wardrobe. Then I have when I say my living room section, this is my living room section because I have my TV here. I have my single couch here. Don't ask me why. I washed laundry and I'm not ready to fold it. So I have my things here. Then I have my shoes next to that. Yeah, that's it. So this is my entrance here. So yeah, nothing fancy. Someone insults me and then they expect me to talk to them. You're in the wrong place, I can tell you, my brother. But that's how London apartments look like. So they're also living the African dream. I can tell you that the money I pay to stay in this place, I have a friend who pays that for a whole house. So it just depends on where you're staying. A bit to my Ghanaian brother. That's nice then. Enjoy. Because like no one prepares you about the fear of heights. Sorry, Mado. Please charge your phone. Alan, hi. How are you doing? Kim, I think over time you evolve to different YouTubers because there is a lot of people on the internet giving different information. So some days I love there is a Ugandan YouTuber I watch here, but then I can't speak about it. The second person that I watch, I cannot tell you guys about them. Because that's that then I'm like literally telling you what my ideologies are. I have just found that. But of late, I have been watching a lot of Hannah Alonso. She does influencer things. She talks about calling out influencers. So I watch her a lot. And I do watch some Ugandan YouTubers, a lot of them here. I watched their content. I watch the content of people that I follow. So I watch that too a lot. We just banter. You're complaining about my shoes. That was a bad idea. You only just saw the ones on the front. What if you saw the whole shoes that are there? The problem is that my feet are growing, are swelling, so I don't know. Most of my shoes at this point are just giving me issues. Sana, I'm from Uganda. I'm doing very fine. How about yourself? Where is our flag? You should even fly high, because after beating South Africa, this flag is everything. South Africans, you're not ready for me. Do you know how South Africans were mocking us on the internet before we scored the second goal? South Africans, you're naughty people. I have just realized South Africans don't like my country. It's very common in you with you. Like Nana, let me tell you. For me, I feel like because I love filling places and I love decorating places. I feel like if I had a bigger place, I would still want to fill it up. I'm not a minimalist, so I love to decorate things. And a lot of the times people are like, "Oh, you have a lot of stuff. You have a lot of stuff." No, I have a lot of stuff. I have small things, but in one place. Just imagine having this. Some people have like three bedroom, a bedroom and a living room, and then a kitchen. So for me, my things are literally in one place. So my kitchen is here, my bedroom is here, my living room is here. Just imagine I have one couch, one bed. I have one fridge. I have the things that should be in the wash are here. My speakers that should be in the living room are here. So it's like it's easy for someone to be like, "Oh, you have a lot of things," but then when you think about it in actual sense, I don't have a lot of things. They're just in one place, compacted in one place. Sana, hi, how are you doing? Fred, I'm doing very fine. How about yourself? How much do I pay monthly? I cannot tell you that. So that means you have. Nana, what does that mean? Aaron. Okay, thank you. Ocheng, hi, how are you doing? Madua, welcome back. Emmanuel, hi, how are you doing? Tony, hi, welcome back. A lot of houses have been converted. So here, my landlady does not accept people with kids. So if you have kids, she's like, "Oh, the kid will not have space to play." She's so much about children growing up in an environment where they're catered for. She's like, children need to have a big space, and like there is not a lot of space here. And because there is a lot of single people here, you realize that a lot of jiggy happens here. So that is problematic, because if a child is around here and people are playing jiggy, then it's not nice. But yeah. Johanna, hi, how are you doing? That's self-contained. John, yeah, I just stay in my house the whole day. Like, I enjoy this, and I'm really grateful to have this place, because you see where I started from was not this. So I'm grateful to have this. I don't complain about my space. I love my house. I remember when they were doing their renovations. Let me show you Uganda. Oh, they have removed it. They're showing some video, but they're showing it around Kampala. I think that it has gone off. They showed some place, like a bigger place of the full view of town. So I am truly honored to be in Uganda. That's not Uganda, is it? Look at the potholes in our country. Anyway. So yeah. Habib, hi, how are you doing? Madua, what does that mean? What does this crowny thing mean? Which crowny thing here? Oh, that means that you, like, when you engage with the chat so much, YouTube introduced the thing for top fans. So it shows me the people that engaged with my chat, my live stream chat most throughout that live stream. Guji, what does that mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that. You don't want me to say that. Linda, yes, you have a shout out. Linda Bin, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good one. Evelyn, yes, I am single because obviously I'm staying here alone. I am saying your area has. Yeah, So because this is in the capital city, obviously I'm living around Kampala, near Kampala, or just slightly. Okay, it's around, it's still Kampala. So because I'm living in Kampala, which is the capital city of Uganda, prices are different. And my friend lives like 6 towns away from Kampala. So for her to come to Kampala in a taxi would take her like an hour. And on a bad day, it can take like 2 hours to get to town. For me here, on a bad day, it can take 15 minutes to get to town, or 20 at most. On a good day, 10 minutes I'm in town. So I'm near town and I can walk to town. 30 minutes I can be in town if I am serious about walking. But usually I just walk from town. Like today I walked from town up to somewhere and then I boarded home. So it's easy to access town here. I just stay like a short distance from Kampala. Like back then when I used not to have money, especially during the lockdown where they were having a lot of issues and transportation was just crazy. They were charging absurd fees. I would just walk from town because I was just be like, I'm not paying that. And then I would just start walking. And then the next thing I know, I'm already in town. Matthew, welcome back. How are you doing? Peter, hi. Gucci, what did you redact? Yes, Nan, I'm a full-time student. And I'm not doing any actions. Sakshi, hi, how are you doing? Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You look beautiful. The last one you sent. Big Georgie. Okay, thank you. Lobmir, hi, how are you doing? My second the motion. Which motion do you second, Aaron? I'm from Uganda. Black, yellow, red. I'm a law student. I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree in law. LLB. I'm going for my 3rd year. So yeah. You'll be fine, Guji, don't worry. Jiggy jiggy. Heavy heavy. Jiggy jiggy. Like international jiggy jiggy. I say, jiggy jiggy. We both know. Yes, you both know. No, I don't need a boyfriend anymore. I'm too big for a boyfriend. I want a man. I don't want a boyfriend. I want a man. I'm 25 years old. I cannot be telling people, oh, I have a boyfriend. Why? Wow. I don't wear lipstick on my lips. It makes your lips black. And because it has a lot of chemicals, I don't do makeup. I have lipstick. We can try that here. The problem is I hate it so much. So I'm going to hate that after. So I do have this. Don't ask me if it's an original one. I just got it from town. So I have that. It is 21. 21. An appointment for what? Madu, hi. I don't want a boyfriend. Lily, hi. The problem is I hate lipstick. Let me first take my porridge and then I'll put it. So you stick around. What are you guys writing in your local language? You guys are naughty. I am from Kampala. Papa, give it a crown. Like international jiggy jiggy. Nah. Hi Enoch, how are you doing? Fuji, you're the only one who is naughty here. Papa, you think? Madu, if you want to speak your local language, please do speak your local language. I just won't understand. Nana, here we don't specialize. You don't specialize before you get in the field. You specialize only when you get in the field. That's awesome. Have a friend. John, trust me, I'll be the one who is telling people. Take them in. Let me come. We are going to do again. Like international chiki chiki. I am worried about putting that thing on my lips, directly on my lips. I don't wear lipstick. That's why I'm not. Nana, repeat what? Papa, okay. Jesse, hi. Dominic, hi. How is Kenya? Guji, yes, you're naughty. Vision Travel, hi. How are you doing? Vision Travel, can I get a free travel? What did Aaron do? What are you guys talking about behind our backs? For us who don't understand. Amon, those are dirty words. We do general studies here. You don't specialize. How are you, Jesse? I come to Dubai. Oh, I hate lipstick with a passion. Smells horrible. The things you people make me do for you. We do generally here. When you study law, you just study it generally. You specialize when you get in the field. Dominic, I am willing to offer you my what? My constitution, please. Get it. I don't think it says anything about it, does it? Let me check. I think that is under the executive. Okay. Let me look for you. Don't worry. I sit with my constitution here. Article 105 of the Ugandan Constitution 2020 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda 1995. It says tenure of the office of the president. A person elected president under this constitution shall, subject to clause 3 of this article, hold office for a term of 5 years. A term. A person may be elected under this constitution to hold office as president for one or more terms as prescribed by this article. Yep. That is what the constitution says about it. It's Article 105. Whoever asked, you wanted to get me in trouble? Dominic. I don't wear makeup, Gracie. I'm just showing someone how I look with makeup. Terrible. See? That is why I don't even wear makeup. Can I see it tonight? Isn't that what your girls can be doing on what? On the internet, doing such things and selling them to men. I am not going to do a master's, Nana. Thank you so much. Gucci, I know that. I don't wear makeup. That's why I have a lip balm. That's why I had to apply that at first, because I don't want it to affect my lips. Kim, hi, how are you doing? Aaron, for you, you're a troublemaker. What should I say? Nana, tell what to him. About what? About what the Constitution says. This Constitution was amended. It does not say that you cannot run for president for as many times as you want. It says every term limit is 5 years. There is no set to how long a person can go running. You just have to win. Litke, hi. Some of you guys are so bad. Nightboat is a boat. Dance. You're in love with who? I have so many of them. That is too much makeup, and it's like it hasn't even gone off. See, that's why I don't even put these things on my lips, because in my head I'm just like, if you eat food, that's why I was like, let me finish my porridge and then I do this. Aaron, you'll be among those. You're probably among those men. Dominic, it's not my job to tell the president what to do with the country. Please. You know he has a Twitter handle. You can go and write that there. Jesse, I am 25 years old. Oh, you're asking good. Okay, then. Titus, hi. How is France? I am from Uganda. Danzo, I come from Uganda. Mafiaso, hi. Obetsa, hi. Do you know you're very lucky? Nana, well, that is good for them. Because let me first clean my lips. I don't like these things when it like literally dries out your lips. I don't like these things. They're not for me. I prefer real life interactions. Aaron, why are you lying? Nana, that one just wants to get me in trouble. Some of them are actually what? Are just sent to see your opinion and then to get you in trouble. That's why for me, I don't talk to those people who come here trying to be like, I am from this country. What do you think about this? Like, shut up. If you have something to say, go to his Twitter handle and say it. You have something to say about politics, go and tell it to the politicians. They have Twitter handles. I don't have time for that. It's not my job to talk about that. Kali boy, hi, welcome back. Evelyn, hi. Be your girlfriend. You have a girl's name. Musa, hi, how are you doing? Where is my phone? My other phone. So I don't mess with those people. Like, I sit right through them. That is why I don't even interact with them. Like, I've read for you the Constitution. Where did it in there say, oh, the person is not supposed to run again? Like, I read for you what is in the rules. So what do you want me to tell you? Oh, what does Museveni think of it? Go and tell him yourself. Why are you telling me? Cowards here on the internet just trying to get people. Gift, yes, I am from Uganda. Evelyn, when you have a girl's name, I don't like makeup. Aaron. Don't worry, you can also pay. That is good then. How are you, Gift? Welcome to the live stream. I do ignore it. That's why I don't talk about people who do it. Sometimes I just ignore them. Toa, hi, how are you doing? Yeah, she has a girl's name, so I don't know why she's even writing something like that. Hi, Kutesa, how are you doing? I'm coming from the Netherlands. How is the Netherlands? Yeah, Jessica will come back, don't worry. What are you talking about? Nothing. I was just quarreling with someone who was here saying that I should go and tell President Museveni to leave power, as if that's my job to do. But yeah, that's it. Let me see. Everywhere blessed we have noted that. Mafia, so you're savage. I did know that when I was younger, I got bullied for my lips and for my boobs. But now I know better. So hi. How is England? Are they racist there? Gift. Hi, Ruth. Live stream. Guys, I forgot. Yes, I did ask if England is racist, Andrew. Some people are racist, some are not. Okay, that's good then. Mafioso. I am single. I had forgotten that I had turned it off. Sorry. The other day I met a girl on the train abroad, and she was just from a boxing match, looking at her face with the lips. Wow. Wow, that is serious. I can never go through that. I love my body so much, and I fear injections. Mami, mbere ndikukoba nti South Africa batukuba goali 3. Then last minute abantu baire batandise n'okufuluma ng'abantu bali kufuluma bati Uganda yateeba ey'okubiri. Last minute yateeba penalty ey'okusatu. Mami yakibaire mu Kampala abantu batabuke. Abantu balijja kuno omwenge tibalijja kuva mu bala. Uganda yaidukira South Africa ebaire nga neeri kusinga ng'olwedde ewangwire eyo group gye tulimu. Oidi bagiire mu kifo kya namba 3 kuva kuna abantu bana abantu tebalikola baba South Africa ayo bana bali kutunoma banaye ku Twitter ngekiri ku Twitter aba South Africa bali kutuvuma bali kutusekerera bichi ayo bana Uganda chebakoze nze nsanuike bava ku bagolo dibayeti disubi bana oyidi bava kutaku awe bava ku bagolo eyokubiri bataku ekifananyi like idukira first lady abaira ajide mu kisaawe bamutaku walenga ali kusaba bambi bana nawulire naku banange last minute aye mpulire isanu mfirima na mnaja paka ku luguudo nga bana ababoda kyebali kwekola Eisa nze nkobe nokubasa nkobe tusobola nakwirawe kutenduka edukira abaire ntenduka bava tu kwagole eyokubiri era onkubire nga nokunkubira nga mpere munamani nga ndi mu buliri aye vire muni mu buliri na igula onaje paka ku luguudo abantu bawaire mu amani idukira yoks nakoba mbava kube yokusaba na ingandi uli amani kaweremu kati obera ndi buli abano Nicholas nga alikwe kala kati abaira ali awo na ulira nga alikwogera nga musanufu nakoba babone ko bakubye yokubiri njira okulinga ku bakubye gole yokubiri nakoba Uganda has two goals nakoba kakole ki kanve mu buli nava mu buli nakoba mu candidate ku wano TV abantu babere mu amani nenda nokutaka ku TV mbaye nakataka ku TV nga bakuba mpulira abantu kuli abali kubakerere njo kulinga ku TV nga bakubye gole yokusatu mamaze ngoye buko beba naye dera abana Uganda bajaswa mwenge South Africa balize baba yetu bakisubira idukira babere assured titusobola ku covering those 3 goals golo isatu nze mpulire nga mpere mu amani aye n'abana Uganda bona kibakoze atenge yo goal je basoso okubeye esose aba South Africa babere bagisaziza mbere bagidemi bamala bagikoba ebisemu memala baba biseo dachika 10 bakubeye okubiri nakoma mamaze tuswaire bakubeye okusatu nakoma mamaze abana Uganda tuswaire na abana Uganda nga bali kuvuma abali kuvuma aba Uganda crazy nakoma banange aye nga wale bana abantu abali walenga bawere mu amani ayi abantu tebava okwekola akoidi abantu okufuluma mu kisawe nga bali kuba interviewinga aye nga namalowozi gabuze abantu babaire very happy bana coach eria bana beba kubire gole ba South Africa bakubye gole esoka mbo inenga yena awere mu amani banange yati amanya asoka yawolekera bana ata ngaba bavuma kule we bakuba Uganda endogole dasoka Algeria we yakola chi we yakuba Uganda ebyasoka I'm very excited because I'm going live. And I do want to tranting about South Africa, but I'm live stream. Kuba kuba mtu bakubye goal. Bana aba South Africa bavavu mabana Uganda ku Twitter now tuketi idukira antwere ku TV na kwati down na TV na job kabira ku Twitter ayenga ni Twitter bana ya South Africa bali kutusonso nyanga bali kuvuma bakavuma bana Uganda bavumya bana Uganda bakavuma bana bavumya bana empire aya atakate exam season na bana Uganda idukire Algeria ni Niger aboti babise bajide draw bazide 0-0 ezira kubye aye na Algeria na Uganda bo babisemu tinangu aye mami kankobere Algeria ya at least aye mami Uganda bayete kubanga ku South Africa idukira kule wetwaje South Africa yatukuba golo 3-0 Bana yenze ko anyway ko mbaire post zana ko bani wa win is a win bichi kasatu kubye igole ndo ai bana watu kubye gole satumpulire ngampulireke bana ngampuliranga ni Ugandans tiwulire bana empulire nako ngandi bule bana mami abantu babere basaswire ticket last minute wano ticket babere jitunda mitwalo 10 ticket yenda late mitwalo 10 bana mami ate abantu ticket edisinga babaguziza ticket nga bifere abantu bali disappointed ate kati on top of disappointment nga team abantu kati abali kuliya ndoza nga baliko batingire bichi nsafiri sendanga bandi kati on top of that ayo baterera bono olutimbe ki awo tibatawo olutimbe mama Anti that was South Africa we batukuba mami pate abantu bakwebe tibali java nambole paka nga timu evireyo bebale kuti wakuyisana banange Uganda anti like Rio gonna with losing aliko bamba resigning he has failed the country aye badange golo de bakubya da Uganda by road said bana bataire ku first lady ngali kusaba nakoya no kwa bana etujja swala ba mindoza awo bavo ku bagolo isatu ndoza yawiranga ndoza yena bimusine awe dia abantu bavoko ba indukira abantu bali kwekarakasa kulenga baliko ba 1.2 billion abantu bobera bali batano nga baliko ba even if they can spend the 1.2 billion freely ayo bana ngande uli ndande ku face obaira atere kwa na UBC nga bali kukolachi bali kuba interviewing abambi ayo nebyo mana enze sanwika bawangwire amaze bawangula bambi last minute kibaye tikikirizika amwenda magogo wa buyende ekitage niwe bata muina juju yewe mama ina juju munji Cyrus muina juju munji ebuyende banange abantu banaye abantu babere bawere mwina amani mama abantu babere twachikiriza last minute win abantu babere twachikiriza najikiriza bana when did Man U United fans have the confidence if they can even win a match? I was even shocked okubona abantu nga baliko ba I expect Man U to win. I was like, when did Man U have the guts to start winning? Man U mwawamu. Mami, let me tell you, Man U yasemba okube ya man. ebiseera byonna yenderanga mu Man U nga Alex Ferguson ni Whoa. Ebyo tibikola mami. Man U yawamu pepe. It brings nothing on the table. Yasigaza busigaza bantu kubanga bagenda bwende ng'abantu. And that is the difference about Man U United fans and then other fans. But me as I know your issues die, so that was I expected that. I want to live stream by complaining and I'm speaking in Uganda only. You have heard what my mother said?
FTV people on the live stream. When I was speaking to the man. Then I will go for them when I'm able to do.
Kuliko abana Uganda. Kubaire ku Luchamuza etidio baka aliko. Luchamuza is still around.
Chams the man.
Oba avire ku TD. Hi nebyo mami. Onavakoba, we are happy to hear her voice. John has said he's happy to hear your voice. Katin kutare ku loudspeaker.
Hey John, how are you?
Ida Mumbai then
Hey John, how are you? Come and eat maize. I tell you,
Charms, the man is not yet here.
Who's around?
There is Gift, there is Asian boy. John Akobe, he's fine.
John, you come and we eat maize. Do you know maize?
John, do you know maize? I know. Akobe, he loves maize. She has said she's going to keep for you a whole sack of maize. Nijo yena Akobe gift Akobe mbu ayenda ino maize yena.
This is from where?
I don't know. Kuliku Gift, kuliku Mafiaso yena aliawo, yena ali mu chat.
Hey Mafiaso, what's the mate's name? How are you?
Then there is Nana.
Wow, Nana, my blood.
Nana is related to us now.
Nana, what is Nana?
Nana akobi ayenda kawunga, ayenda push. Nana is from I think it's Nana. What's ntini Nana? Aywa na vile Botswana oba ole wundi.
If you enjoy the maize.
Posho and beans. Gift akobi posho and beans.
None of them is talking about potatoes and peanuts.
Gift akobi and matoke. Who is who?
Come and defend me.
Kale mami. Anko mkobe mulamuisa. Uncle, good evening. How are you? Ebi kuluma. Bulungi ate imwe. Kale. Kale mwena mwebale. Mwebale je. Fene no gatona bana ekule gatona kumpi olunaku. Kale anko musule bulungi. Sasira, how are you? Sasira, Sasira, are you fine? Ekyo kirungi kale. Kale Sasira, good night. Kale musule bulungi mami. Twidda kwogera ng'olundi Saasira. Saasira zaana ngwenda ino oli mukwano gwange. Kale. Ng'amaze okusoma Saasira. Ti kuno nakwidda kubona kweyo. Mabalo ojja kwidda wa Saasira. Mabalo ojja asulawa. Nsula ku kitanda kyange kiriwo kirala kyonka. Nina kitanda kirala kyonka Saasira. Kazigo katya? Kale ndakwogera ni maama. Kale. Ndakwogeranga naye olundi ti leero Saasira. Ndakwogeranga naye olundi. Iwe mukobe bukobe nti andiddukize. We naafuna ssente ng'amuteerako ng'akugulira akazigo. Kale Saasira. Kale Saasira. Sule bulungi, good night. Oh God. Go beast. You think because you're demonic, everyone is demonic like you. My mother always appears on the live stream. So you think my mother has never appeared here? Why do you think she's able to talk to the people on the live stream? Because she has been here. Ronald, hi. Gift, hi. Buana, hi. I saw someone asking why I'm wiping my lips. It's because I put lipstick and it's now it's making my lips drag. That's why I don't put lipstick on my lips. John, don't waste your time when it comes to that one. Banaba, hi. How are you doing? Nana? You had posho on Matoke. You had Matoke. Hi Tracy. You had Matoke at home. Baby, show me you can come down, dance with me the late night, 'cause you're so high that you can come down. I missed a lot above. Let me see. I look like my mom, but my mom is lighter than me, so yep. Some of them I just feel like I was only bullied when I was younger. When I got to some age, I just realized that a lot of the people who were bullying me actually did like me. Oh my God, they cried. The South Africans cried. They cried. I can't miss this one.
Wonderful from him!
Look at the South Africans crying. Look at the Ugandans celebrating. Look at the Ugandans celebrating, guys. Look at the South Africans.
The boy from my UK, Torrance Rogers, just this time, Torrance!
Yeah! Hi, Peter. How are you doing? Ronald, I'm also in jubilation.
Wonderful from him!
Look at the Ugandans celebrate. Look at the Ugandans. Look at the Ugandans, guys. Look at the Ugandans. Look at the South Africans. Look at the South Africans. Yeah. Look at the South Africans.
The Uganda praise cannot believe that this is happening.
Yeah. Now you know why I'm doing a live stream late in the night. It's because Uganda won. Do you know how the South Africans? No, you don't. You definitely don't want to be here. I don't know why you even stay here. Waste your time with me here. Yeah, but yeah, guys, Uganda won, and I just can't contain my happiness. Let me make you guys laugh. I don't know. I think it's somewhere in the lead. I just don't know. Hi, Bruno. Guys, Uganda won. South Africa lost. Gift, stay safe. Have a good night. So they are playing the Chan. What are they called? Champions, Nations, or something like that. My next live is tomorrow. I'll do a live stream tomorrow. Kevin, hi. I don't give out my number. I already said that. But I'm going to end the live stream in the next 5 minutes. So let us sort ourselves in the next 5 minutes. I don't usually consider the time because I just don't want to promise. It puts me on a lot of pressure, and then I come when I'm already tensed. So yeah. But in the afternoon, my time, afternoon East Africa, Eastern time. When it's you, I can't say no, 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 no. What do they say? Why do they say there is no plantain in Uganda but only bananas? Because we have matoke. Matoke is not plantain, but we have plantain. We have a variety of bananas here. I can tell you that. We have plantain. We have the small bananas, the little bananas. We have the big twina gonja. Gonja, I think, is the plantain. Twina gonja, twina ndizi, twina chivuvu. Chivuvu is plantain. So chivuvu is called plantain. Most South Africans are not here. But yeah. What does crane in the flag? That is our symbol. You know, this is a very important part here. It's like very peaceful. The crane. It's a rare one. It shows that Uganda is moving forward. That's why it's on one leg. And then the other leg is standing to show that Uganda is already moving forward. Let me see. No, it's not that Uganda, there is plantain here. It's just not, we don't consider it, we don't give it much importance the way the Nigerians give it importance. Plantain here is just some banana that people put on as a side dish. But matoke is the most important one here. John, I am not trying to mock the South Africans. I'm just happy because obviously it's Uganda. I love my country. Joy, thank you for staying around and have a lovely night. I think you need Mafias. Rodriguez, no Espanol. Let me see. The constituent. This is Uganda. Because my friends were telling me that there is plantain here. Black, yellow, red. I forget these things, but it's to show the different things. It has been a long time since I was in school. One of them means brotherhood. Why do I even waste my time here when I can just look on the internet? It's been a while since I last knew what it means what the flag means. Give me baby, give me lo 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 whoa 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 whoa. Uganda 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. Let me see. See this color. The colors represent the African people. Black means the African people. Yellow means the sunshine. Red means the brotherhood. The crested crane symbolizes Uganda is moving forward, as I already said that, and a symbol of peace because it's a very peaceful animal. So yeah, that's it. Brotherhood, Africanism, and the sunshine, because I told you guys Uganda has one of the best weather. If it is biblically speaking, it is the Garden of Eden. Uganda has one of the best weathers in the whole world. What do I do for a living? I'm a full-time student, but which one? Cool. Nana, we have our matoke is green. I don't have any matoke in the house, but our bananas are green. The matoke is green. So yeah, Vincent, hi, how are you doing? I think historically, no, the Germans never colonized Uganda. They were in Tanzania. Britain was colonized Uganda. I'll not add anything on that. Hi Patrick, how are you doing? Cosme, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Mafiaso, no. The Germans were very savage people, and I think Ugandans are very peaceful people. But because there was slave trade that was already happening, and Uganda had, I'm sorry to brag, Uganda had an established kingdom by then, the Uganda Kingdom, which is one of the largest kingdoms in Uganda. You guys make me do history classes with you all the time. Anyway, because it was involved in slave trade, when these guys came, they were going to places that were established. So that the British, the Ibeco, is it Ibeco or something like that? That British trading company, imperialist British East African company, or whatever that is, or East, whatever it is. But Ibeco comes and they want to trade. But remember, there were already established people that were already trading with the Arabs when it came to slave trade and trading in the other butter trade and all that. So they come and approach these guys because obviously they want to try to do business. And then they convinced the Ugandan kings at the time, that they should write a letter to the queen or the king, to the king, I think, to send the British colonialists to come and help, or the imperialists to come and help in governing and also in trading and all that. And they're making promises, a lot of promises. So that is when they said that, I think they came in the late 1800s, and then in 1900 they make the Uganda Agreement. So if you read about that, is a very important agreement when you read about Uganda and Uganda at large, that they signed the Uganda Agreement. That is 1901, that 1900, and then 1901 they signed an agreement with another kingdom. They signed, I think, like around 3 agreements with different kingdoms that were big at that time. So eventually they bring governors, they start up the councils. The Tanzanians that are in the building can attest. They start the court system, the judicial system, and that is why I'm speaking from a legal perspective. That is when we get the case of Ara versus Amakeo, which talked about the buying of a wife did not make that person your wife. So they brought that rule that your wife can be a competent witness, but they cannot be compelled. I think they can be compelled, but they are competent as a witness. This guy was a thief. In that case, this guy was a thief. He steals, and then he says, my wife, like the wife, they call the wife to witness that yes, the guy had done the theft. And then this guy is like, my wife cannot give evidence cannot testify against me. Then they brought in that rule. So that rule is very vital when it comes to us, like the legal scholars. Then there are different rules there that were established that changed a lot of things, especially because the white man says that the African setting is of a primitive mind. So back then, you look at some other cases, I don't remember the name, but you look at some case where they're like, where if your son committed a crime, the father would be blamed for the wrongs of the son. And then I remember, like, when we were quoting this case, they're like, should the father pay for the sins of their son, even if they were not involved in what the son had done? So 1912, they established the first order in council in Uganda, which is like the first judicial system in Uganda that came from the Western world. And then through that, the British is able to bring in the common law rules that were ruling in Britain by that time. Why am I having a law class right now? Anyway, they're able to import the foreign rules, and that is when we get the Indian Penal Code, the, I don't know, 800 something, their penal code from India. It's now able to be used in Uganda. They bring in the Evidence Act, that I think from India too. So most of those things are still running, especially when you look at the penal code. It has a lot of things that are still running even to date. So yeah, that is why I don't support the theory that Uganda has ever been under Germany. But yeah. Joshua, hi, Poa. I like anything with posho. It just depends what I'm craving. Last time I made chicken with I made chicken breast with posho. So Nana, I've explained to you my theory. Hi Patrick, how are you doing? Lichamzi, I'm also good. Mama angabadda kunonya. What do you want me to help you with? I was just saying. Sorry if it sounds mean. Mafia, so it's okay. Dominic, yes, the Ibeko. Vincent, hi. Blink, hi. Nana, write in English so that we can also understand. Brown, hi. Ahmed, hi. Mafiaso. Okay, you guys are having a private talk. Olivier, my name is Lorna. Eclipses, hi. Max Mad, hi. How are you doing? No, Uganda was not among the countries that they lost the Berlin Conference. Whatever. Williams, hi. I don't want to talk on what. Do you have a peanut? Why would I have a shop of that? Do you have the peanut soup? For what? Will, hi, how are you doing? Even if it was at some point, maybe they were like, oh, this territory belongs to me, because obviously there was the separation of Africa, but Germany was not like here. For them, they are savage people. They didn't even care. The Germans, like when they talk about Kenya, Tanzania, I was not even in Tanzania, but when they talk about Tanzania, they talk about how rude and how brutal they were. They were beating people all the time. Thomas, because I'm going to bed. You want my nose to be swollen because I kept a nose ring on? It's not. It's just a clip on. It's not supposed to stay there. I don't sleep. Where are my earrings too? I don't sleep with things on. But yeah, I don't think at some point German established the rule here. Yeah, and that is why for me they're quite. I have a lot of sentiments when it comes to that thing, that a lot of the countries that we even look up to now were involved in the colonization of Africa. King Leopold killed a lot of people in what? In Congo. Thomas. Hi Stanley, how is Lusaka? Stanley, I did Cowrie of Hope, and it talks about Lusaka. Let me see. Yeah, he did. I really feel for the people from Congo because they have faced a lot of things. They really need prayers. I think it's one country that never has peace because it's like they have they have one of the richest country, but then they can't even own their own country because there is always someone who wants something, a share of what they have. Dominic, go and ask that to the president. I'm not the president. Hi, Baba Eliana. How are you doing? Stanley, I'm glad to hear that. Dominic, you have been called out. You cannot be a government bot and I will not bring you out. So go to the president thing and then check that out. Not for me here. If not for that. Aaron, why? Why would you be in Kampala? Lament, hi, how are you doing? Mafiasa, it's also late here. It's coming. It's 12. It's 12:01 here. Owe, owa. Eh, owe, owa. Owe, owa. Owe, owa. Again, tonight. See you tonight. Yeah, I know that is a shame. A lot of the kingdoms no longer exist, like the ones that existed back then, and I think that is the problem that Africa has today because there is a system that is being imposed on a country on a continent that never had anything that is democracy. In a society where people gave more relevance to the traditional rulers than it did to these commoners, because at the end of the day, they will always be commoners. Lament, I'm glad you're fine. Aaron, why are you laughing? You naughty man. It is midnight today. I go to bed when I want to go to bed, Thomas. Max Ahmad, hi, how are you doing? If you're supposed to be a teacher. Patrick, I told you I used to love history so well. Jacob, come to America for what? I have a lot to do for my country. Yeah, I think the earlier we realize that, the better, I think. For instance, I know the times have changed and democracy is the new it, but they keep imposing it on Africa. It has never worked in what? They keep saying, oh, the royals in the UK don't have power. Oh, woo! Francis, hi, how are you doing? Which color? Potero, hi. You guys made me put makeup, but now I'm regretting. My lips are so sore. Because it's my country, Thomas. What do you want me to like? Another country that is not mine? Even if I move to Nigeria, they will still be like, that one came from Uganda. Even if I move to, and when I move to the Western countries, that is even worse. They'll be like, that one does not look like us. Which African country do you come from? Because I'm not supposed to be there. Yeah. Like we saw that especially when Uganda signed the anti-homosexuality bill. Oh my God, it caused a lot of controversy. I remember watching the parliament in the UK being like, oh, they're going to sanction them. How can they do that? And I was like, ooh, so people are not seeing through this. They're not looking at this and being like, wait a minute, why are they even able to do this? You know? Okay, Zambia. Okay, that is nice. Enjoy the UK. Enjoy your countries that you chose. Me, Uganda chose me, so they look like me. The forehead, I think the forehead sells us away when you go to any other country. Like the moment you meet someone with a forehead, you're like, this one looks like they're from East Africa. If they're not from Kenya, Ethiopia, Rwanda, Uganda. I think in the Kenyan community, it is the Kikuyus with the forehead. I remember I used to watch Citizen, and I think is it KTN? KTN used to have a lot of nice movies and Citizen, so I used to like watching that. How are you doing? I'm glad. I'm doing very fine. How is Nigeria? If you move to Nigeria, we will welcome you graciously. John, the Nigerian men love Ugandan women. That one I can tell you without fear or favor. But the Nigerian men can only be managed by the Nigerian women. That's the difference. That is really sad. Anyway, here they have visas. We still have visas in place. I think Kenya is the only one that has open visas for everyone. No, I'm not a Uganda. Jovi, I'm not. But not only Kenyan, even Kenyan men. Let me tell you guys, the time when I went to Kenya, and I went with my boyfriend at that time, and I go out because I didn't know that the restaurant would be full. I just thought the restaurant would be like our Ugandan restaurant, not very many people there. And I get there and the restaurant is full and I'm wearing shorts, like I'm wearing patra, so like the parts are the same. And then I'm like, I can't go in there. I have to go back. And these Kenyan guys are there, and then they're like, "Hi," they speak in Kiswahili, and I don't respond. And they're like, "You're from Uganda?" And then I told them, I said, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, we love Ugandan women. Ugandan women are so nice. Ugandan women," and they were just ranting about Ugandan women. It was so funny. Brad Pitt, we're just chatting here. Anthony, without fear or favor. Have a different look on that. These foreheads were meant for a crown, I can tell you that for sure. Because tell me why we have space to set our crown and have more space looking there. Because I like people be there. My edges. If I wore a wig, trust me, I would still be looking like my edges are still intact, and that is where my wig is starting from. But yeah, then how is Kisoro? Welcome to the live stream. I'm also from Uganda. Eli Griffith, I'm good. How about yourself? Brad Pitt, hi. That's the problem. Bo, hi, how are you doing? Grandin, you guys speak the same language, right? No, Thomas, we don't speak the same language. They speak Kinyarwanda. I can tell you one thing. Let me make you guys laugh. So you know the Kenyan, the in Rwanda, they say God. When they say God, the word they use here, when you put it in Uganda, it means private parts. Olitan, hi, how are you doing? John, that is good. Trust me, a lot of things are going to happen, guys. I'm excited for the future on this channel, guys. You wait. Shall bow down, hi. Thank you for that. Kevon, hi. How is good? Not working here. Okay, Bo, I'm good too. Have you seen people? Do they? I met this guy. He was from Norway, and then he was like, I have links to North Africa. And I told him, what are you trying to say? Then he was like, I am more related to Africans than I am related to any other Europeans. And I was like, what? I was shocked. Elliot, hi, how is South Africa? Elliot, I hope you're feeling the heat after the match. Gideon, Mungu. No, it's not Mungu. Imana yanje. Imana. It means private part. Oscar Paula, hi, how are you doing? Ryan, nice to see you too. How is Jamaica? Joweria, hi, how are you doing? Logos, which place are you from, Logos? Are you Ugandan? Sissy HJJ, hi, how are you doing? It's Daniel. I'm fine. How about yourself? Kabali. Anthony, I know. It's Daniel. Hi. Okay, but I don't talk about my tribe. Nana, I am not repeating that one. I am not repeating that one, I can tell you. Ronald, why are you laughing? Look at this fool. Some of you people are fools. George, thank you so much. Thank you. Joram, yes, indeed. George, how is the US? Welcome to the live stream. I want to. No. Nana, don't forget. Bad words can be remembered easily. Is it true that Gideon? That is not true. That is true for South Sudan, though. They're the ones that have carry a lot of money to the shops, not Uganda. We shall never get to that level. I can speak that about my country. Daniel, I'm from Uganda. Is it for female? Female. Nana. Can see me is around. Thomas Waits can see me. George, why is it horrible? I'm from Uganda. Master, hi. Game Master, how are you doing? That's how you learn languages. Not by what? By saying bad things. Hi, Alexander. How are you doing? How is Sweden, Anton? Can I come to Sweden? When I unplug the TV. Anthony, I can tell you, I can feel your pain. May I put off the TV when it was 2-1? I was like, no, I give up. And then I heard they had scored the third one. I was like, oh God, Uganda, can you stop embarrassing us? But I'm so proud of it. Thomas, yes, I know Anne can see me. That one, I know her. Dan, Baba, hi, how are you doing? Sweden is open. Okay, Anton, I'm coming to Sweden. Do you? I don't know. I've never seen Zimbabwe women. I didn't know that they have even big butts. Ugandan women, it depends. Me, I don't have a big butt, so I don't speak for Ugandan women. But there are some women that have bums that are so huge. Last time I was on a board, I was going to do some things the other side where my mom stays, and I was on a board, and then there is this girl with a huge bum seated on a motorcycle, and then there is this car that is passing. It's a GLE, and it's driving behind us. And tell me why these guys start trailing this girl on this border because she has a big bum. And then they tell the border guy, oh, stop like the motorcycle, and we talk to her. So they were just like driving slowly next to her. And then the guy picked his business card and handed it to the girl. And I was like, life is easy for people with big bums. But me, I'm very flat. My butt don't jiggle. Ronald. Yeah, I'm proud to be Ugandan too. Joram, hi. Dan Baba, hi. Okay. I don't know about when it comes to Ugandan women, none. I don't know. I also watch Anne Kansime. Like I've watched Anne Kansime since I was like so young. She's just so creative and so stubborn. It's like she's so young in her body, but then so old, like so old in her thoughts, and just creating a moment always every time. Keke, hi, how are you doing? Gideon, I don't stay with my family members, but if you keep writing like that, trust me, I'll put you out of my live stream. John, hi, good evening to you too. I'm doing very fine. Keke. Francesca, hi, how are you doing? Jonathan, hi. On Gulu, I look so young, I'm 25. That one video, how am I toxic? Have you seen how people here on this YouTube channel are toxic? Some of you people need shege. You need aura for aura. Nigerians have taught me that. Like my moderator today was like, I'm traumatized by the chat in this live stream. Like, how can you guys be so toxic? You traumatize my what? My moderator. So if I am giving you back shege, please accept it. Take it peacefully. Ima. Oh my God. Ima. Imana. Complimentary. Hi, Rainsback. How are you doing? I've been live for 1 hour and 54 minutes. We shall end the live stream in 1 minute, in 6 minutes. It is 12:16. I keep on being toxic. You see, if I keep this toxicity that you guys give me here, I may take it on my poor man. When I meet my man, I'll be toxic on him, and yet I'm supposed to be good. Lithuania. How are you doing? Why is my house still? Can it be seen through? Thomas, I am close to my mother. My mother was always there. My mom was like a stay-at-home mom when I was young, so I bonded more with my mother when I was young. My mom started working when she used to work, but then even when she was working, she was self-employed, and she used I used to just be close to her. And I was a baby for 10 years. My mom didn't have another baby until I was 10. Rainsback says I'm not toxic. Which one's Nana? Where? In Uganda, in Zimbabwe? Who is your favorite content creator, Rainsberg? Gideon, about what? Filters, about what? Shantu, if someone bullies you, also bully them back. I can tell you that. And me, I don't even have time for people when I go to school. It's like I go to study and then go home. Oh, Rainsberg, thank you. Ima, Nayanja, Ima. Oh my God. Like, let me tell you, even the moment you give someone any opportunity to come close to you, that's how bullying starts. Like, don't even let them come close to you. Me, I look like I'm the meanest person in the room until you come close to me. Because I lose nothing not being able to communicate with everyone. I'm not availing, which is a good thing if you think about it. John, you've given it the best meaning indeed. Some people here are just straight up disrespectful, and you can just see that they're entitled to people's bodies, even if they don't know you. Someone is just like, twack. Now do this. I have told you jump. Why aren't you reading my message? Didn't you see my message? Like, you're African, you're supposed to listen to. I'm like, shut up. I'm too tired for that. Okay, Rainsback, stay safe. Megan, hi. John, thank you for that. That's nice of you to say. Let me see. Have chicks. Ghanaians have big bums. I didn't know that. Me, I don't have. Me, I'm small. Naomi, hi. Phone addicts, hi. How are you doing? So, guys, this girl needs a beauty sleep. 3 minutes to end the live stream. Nah. You have 2 minutes remaining to end the live stream. Gideon, you'll be fine. You don't tell me what to do. I'm the one who is this side. Who knows what is going on? Kiss me. I love you from. I don't want to get candida from people. Please, give me some. Give me what? Give me a break. Thomas, that's good then. That's good. It's good. For me, I'm very careful with the people that I go down with. I forgot. Nana, where does it leave the other people on the other continents? Do they have like big bums? I need to sort this network tomorrow. Uganda Catholic TV. 1 minute to go. Okay, Anthony, stay safe. Guys, I think I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you have not yet hit the like button and subscribe, now is your time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, hit the like button, not share. If you have not written something here, write something as we are closing. Gideon, what does that mean? Can we see the picture behind you? Okay. Yes, you can. That's me. I got another new picture. I put up some new pictures in my house. That is me. Hi, guys. This is when I was 21. I was 21 here. I was 23 there. This is last year. That is also last year. This is 2022. That is this year. Or last year, I'm not sure. This year. Then that is me. I was 22 still. That is me. I was 23. Let me first put some full out of this live stream, never to come again. Okay, John, have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Someone from Uganda, Tomas. Hi, how are you doing? Long time no see. Kenny, thank you. Who is the baby? That's my nephew. He's my son, my nephew. You know, when your sister has a baby, that becomes your child. I only thought. It's my house. If this is a shop and that is how it's designed, I would not buy from it. Griffith, I'm fine. How about yourself? But yeah, guys, see you tomorrow. Kai now is Ronald. Thank you for subscribing and liking. See you tomorrow, guys. Good night. Good night, guys. Good night. I fancy some chocolate. Okay, can you see you later? Stay safe. Let me wait for this one to get in the clear. No, it's Imana. It means God, I think. Imana in Dab, hi, how are you doing? Let me first check on the internet. See, it means God in Kinyarwanda. It says here, Imana can have multiple meanings depending on the context. In Kinyarwanda and Kirundi, it refers to the creator, deity, God, or the supreme being. In some African cultures, it also signifies faith or belief. Additionally, in Arabic and Indian contexts, it's derived from the Arabic word iman and also means faith. But I have told you what it means here in my local language. So, but that is not how it sounds. It sounds different in the Ali. Hi, how are you doing? Ugali posho and what? What do you want me to show you? I have some ugali that was left from last time. This is the ugali. Oopsie. It's just kosher flour. It's white. Then I have soya powder porridge. It is soya flour. See, that's how it looks like. So yeah, this is ugali. It's just flour, white, made from you see. So when you make it with water, that's when it's called ugali. Xavier, hi, how are you doing? So yeah, that's it. Ima. Baseline, you're the only one who is not taking water between us here. Okay, let me change into my nightwear and go bambala. We power off. My door is not locked. Wait. How did I leave my door unlocked? That is very serious. Anyways, guys, have a good evening and greetings to Uganda. Okay, thank you. We have Ugali, we call it different names. Okay, Nana. The people from Malawi told me they call it Nsima. So Nibo, hi, how are you doing? I understand. But it's called Posho here. Poso. Twice time, hi. Poso. So guys, I've switched off my light for my living room, so I'm going to Nsima. That's what they told me. But then Nsima here usually means kalo, which is millet flour. That's what they usually call it, Nsima. Obsima. The people from the border of Uganda and Kenya. Baseline, yes, I do speak in my own language. If you were here earlier, people were complaining that I was speaking in my local language because I was talking to my mother and people could not understand. Kuma, I'm from Uganda. But yeah, guys, I think I've had a good run with you guys. I've switched off the light to the other side because I'm going to sleep. And I need to use the bathroom. Austin, hi. Twice what? Kenyans call the millet one ugali too. Really? I thought it's only the posho. Twice time, what's wrong? Yeah, we have millet flour here. We have the cassava flour, which most of the what you guys call fufu, the Nigerians call fufu. Michael, hi. Austin, I am single. Why would I be on the live stream at this time when I am supposed to be with my man? It is 12:29. We eat it with okra. I don't like okra. I have never been able to eat okra because for me, I feel like it is too gooey. But people use it here in their sauce. I have never used okra in my food. What else? Chimera, what does that mean? Commander to commander. Basically, wow. So cassava flour here is what you guys usually call fufu. So they can have that, but it's cassava flour. I have never made that here, I think. Cassava flour, my mother usually offers to give it to me, but I don't. We have the millet flour. We have the posho flour. I'm glad you're fine, Michael. I'm also fine. Thank you so much. There is okra stew and okra soup. No. Even when I look at the videos, I'm like, oh god, that has a consistency that I would throw up if I ate it. That is what I usually think about. Thank you for subscribing, Austin. My email, check for my email. Vibes, hi, how are you doing? Eat pepper with chocolate. Not happening. Why would I eat pepper? For what? For $100? So I sell my sanity and my happiness because of $100. Nah, not me. You're in the wrong place. You're with the wrong girl. But yeah, guys, I think I should end this. Nana, I think have I answered all your questions, or you still have questions? I'm only speaking to Nana because she's she or he is the one who has kept me here. Peter. Wow. Okay. Typhoon, hi, how are you doing? That is serious. I didn't know that. Okay. But I saw someone fermenting cassava, soaking it in water, and then after that, making it into I don't know, something like that, and then making fufu out of it. And I was like, that is a lot of process. We just dry the maize and then take it to the machine, and then it works on it. The cassava flour. It's called chada here, cassava flour. Really? I didn't know that. Mashed potatoes. Mashed potato. Mashed potato. Now you just know that people are asking the YouTubers I watch Ling and Lamb too. Okay, that is good then. I have never, when we say posho here, it's maize flour. We have that too. We have tried in milled cassava. Yeah, now that is chana. We don't eat that here. So that cassava flour is usually eaten by people who don't have money, who cannot afford. But it also depends. Some people just like it generally because it's like easy for people. Wow. So for us here, it's specific. When you go to the shop and you say I want posho, they'll give you maize flour. If you go to the shop and say njagala kalo, or yeah, that's what they give you. They give you that one. If you go to the shop and then you say you want chada, they'll give you cassava flour. That is the difference here. Typhoon, you knew how to write in English, but you are disturbing me. What about matoke? What about matoke, Michael? What do you want to know about matoke? Let me see for life. You can use mashed potatoes. Yeah, that doesn't happen here. New gamer, it's already midnight here. People who don't have money, is it free? For me, my mother usually loves to give me food, but I just reject some of it because I'm like, I'm going to just waste it. Like, I can tell you that these beans that I have here, my mother gave them to me. She was like, I was telling her that I wanted to eat cassava. We call it katogo here. You dice the cassava in 2 small pieces and then you put beans. It's called katogo. Katogo means a mixture. But you already know that, Anthony. So, yeah. My mother gave me, but I already had some beans here, so I just used that. If you don't have cornmeal, you can use mashed potatoes. Make it. It's not free, but if you find some people who are generous, they actually just give it out for free. But it's also cheap at the shops. It's like one of the cheapest flours you can ever find. It's cheaper than maize flour, and so more affordable to most of the people. So they just buy that. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. The way you guys keep me here and I start talking and then I forget that I had set a deadline. New gamer. Because I am a foodie. I already said I love eating. Someone asked me, what can those lips do? And I was like, they eat. They know how to eat. These lips, they love eating. Rowan, hi, how are you doing? Yes, I have come live again. Yes, I remember chipmunk. Yes, they can make it into porridge, but I think the maize flour is better when it has milk. So me, I prefer the soya porridge that I showed you, because that's how it looks when you make the porridge. It's so nice. So nice. I like that one. How is Namibia? I'm from Uganda. Why isn't our flag showing? We are supposed to fly this flag very proudly after what it did to South Africa. Can you see the flag now? Better? Yeah, that's better now. You can see the flag. He not funny. Hi Kato, how are you doing? I am. Yeah, I don't want like something about fermenting the cassava doesn't settle well with me. New gamer, which region for what? We have millet one. Millet is also nice. Millet is also nice with milk. I just don't take milk anymore. Yeah, Dove, hi, how are you doing? But when I was starting to have issues with drinking milk, my dad used to buy that millet flour, and that's how I got used to not drinking milk. I slowly stopped drinking milk through taking millet porridge, and then it helped eventually. It's millet and so wheat. No, it's not wheat. Twaundi Tatun. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for that, guys. You know I'm supposed to end this live stream. I was actually supposed to end this live stream 16 minutes ago, and now we are here gossiping. I believe in beauty sleep. Trust me, I'll be sleeping until 10 tomorrow. Hi, McDuffie. It seems that you like. Yes, I love food so much. I try not to eat fried chicken because of the oils, but if the chicken has been dried, if the oil has been dried out, I love chicken. Trust me. Any day chicken. Lily, thank you so much. Welcome to the live stream. Guys, if you've not subscribed, subscribe and turn on the notification button so that when I come live tomorrow, you're notified and we can start the conversation afresh from there. But yeah, it was nice celebrating with you the Ugandan win. I am proud of Uganda. I will not stop talking about it until they beat us again. But yeah, I just go with you guys to bed. Last time I went with you guys to bed, and then people were shouting at me, yet I could not hear them. Enough, thank you for that. Rob, I am from Uganda. Can I see it tonight? See it tonight. It depends on what every region here has their favorite, their popular food. So I cannot say that this one is the most popular one in Uganda. Rice is also popular, but matoke, that's it. That's what we offer the world. Matoke. I prefer grilled chicken. I also prefer grilled chicken. Mashed pepper. What is pepper? I hear people Nigerians be like pepper soup. Pepper soup. What is pepper soup? With portion? I have never eaten that. Rob, hi. Usually here our food is cooked with stews. Yeah, Dav, I am just preparing to leave. Mohamza, hi, how are you doing? Nyama choma. Then Kenya would be the best place for you. But the Kenyans usually put corn in everything that they eat. Corn is always there. Ibrahim, hi, how are you doing? Muhumza, I don't give my actual location, just Kampala is enough. That's it. How many trips? What do you mean by how many tribes in Uganda? Tribes. The tribes are so many. Let me check the constitution. Yadav Hola. We have 65 recognized tribes as of 1st February 1926. That was a long time ago. But yeah, 65 tribes are recognized. Let me see, between in Ghana, regardless of the region we have. No, here different regions have different foods. Hi, Ola. No, I don't like fried bananas. No, I like steamed bananas. If you check my channel, you will see me when I have cooked the Ugandan matoke, the bananas. Ismail, how is Tanzania? No. Okay. Nana, I don't eat spicy food. That one I can tell you without fear of ever. Anthony, I don't tell my tribe. I don't even know my tribe. To Andy, hi, how are you doing? Evidence Eze, hi, Yubuto. Thank you, Yadav. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining, Eze. Hope you've enjoyed it. How many languages there? The languages are so many. I've told you that the 65 recognized tribes. How many tribes do you expect to be there? Very many. About the population, the last time when they checked, we are above 50 million at this point. Taundi, what does that mean? How many what? I come to your country. Which country is that, new gamer? Yadav, bye, stay safe. We eat each other's food in our homes. Yeah, same here. Just that it depends. Some people's foods, some people like their tribal food. Like the matoke that we eat here is mostly recognized in the central region. The Baganda, by the Baganda. Mini Europe, which one is that? New gamer. Feedbat, hi, how are you doing? Feedbat. Rob, what does that mean? John, welcome back. Are you going to be naughty again? John Bears. In Ghana, we have a lot of people. But okay, they're not that common here. Some of them are not even common. John, what? It is 12:43 coming to 1. Namibia. Okay. Why is it called the mini Europe? Feedback thing. Yeah, I also love that matoke. I also love matoke. It's my favorite. Rob, what do you mean? Sorry. John Bears. Guys, I need to go. I was just gonna talk. You're gonna eat. You'll be fine. There is winter in Namibia. On top of having a what? Don't you guys have like a desert there? It looks like one. Wow, I didn't know about that. Jada, yes, how are you doing? Welcome back. Rob, please write in English. Wow, that is not nice. I'm not coming to Namibia. Thank you for telling me that. Fred, but yes, I'm in Uganda. I think we should end the live stream, guys. I'm tired. Jada, this is a random live stream. It's not what I usually do. King, hi, how are you doing? Welcome back. Olivier, I'm 25 years old. Yes, but no, here we don't get winter in Uganda. I should end the live stream, but then you guys keep me updated. Welcome back, Jada. We have only the rain season, the wet season, and the dry season. That is how our seasons are called. New gamer. Both end. Oh, you don't want me to end, but I'm tired. They also get winter season in the Middle East. Wow, you guys are joking. 25 years, Olivier. Why do you want to meet me on Sunday? Yeah, King Veta, that's true. Jada, Max High. No, I don't want. What time is it? It's midnight. It's coming to 1. New gamer. No, I don't like winter season. I'm not married yet. But yeah, guys, thank you for taking part in the live stream. I thank you for chatting me up and keeping me busy. Hopefully, you've all subscribed. Climb what? Jade, I'm tired. It's 2. We have been live for 2 hours and 25 minutes. King Veta, good night too. How is Malawi, Olivier? New game, I don't clap. Yes, Jade, I'm going to sleep. Tuendi, thank you for that. Even North. Only Uganda has perfect weather. We don't experience those things here. Fredbert. We need to see me live. Rob, no, I don't understand which language it is. 5 p.m. where, Jada? Same race with who, Max? Mothema, which language is that? Eswatini. I knew that South Africa gets winters. I just didn't know that Namibia too gets them. No, I'm not coming to Namibia. Thank you, guys. I'm from Bangladesh. Okay? You should be sleeping. David, hi, how are you doing? Botswana does have winter. You're joking. Hi, Jada. How is Trinidad? David, hi. Jimmy, hi. Shego, hi. Rob, I come to USA. Thank you, I'll pass. It is 3 a.m. You should be sleeping. Should work on a farm. Max, with your father, I will work with him. Bring your father. I'll be telling him where to dig. New gamer, no, I don't want. I just look beautiful, Bangladesh. But Nairobi is cold. I don't think they have winter, but I just know they have colder seasons. We don't have the things here in Uganda. Even in Zimbabwe. Your father is white. Exactly. That's why you should bring him to me, Max. I should teach him how to work on a farm that you want to put me on. I'll be telling him where to dig. Even Zimbabwe, you guys. Rob, I don't hate the US. I'll go to the US one day. It just takes a long time to go to the US. There is a lot of processes that people go through. Ban, shaming women. Yeah, we shall normalize also shaming you. New gamer. Here in Uganda, it has one of the most perfect weathers. Trust me. It's when I went to around the other countries that I realized that Uganda has the most perfect weather. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming to the live stream. You should come to Uganda. It's easy to come here. It's easier for you to come here than it is for you to come here. Max, I was going to put you in timeout, but please stay here. It's good for you to stay here because you're helping me build my watch time. So please stay here and look at the next person who is going to put you on the farm. When you're having nightmares, just be like, oh my God, woman, please have mercy on me. Look at all these racists. They're all going wild because they're just like, oh my God, why isn't she pissed? Me, I'm not a nigga. I don't come from America. Trust me. New gamer Congo. Okay. Danish, hi, how are you doing? Bain, just write the word. Don't even write it like that. Just write it the way it is. You wrote the wrong one. I can teach you how to write it. I know you never went to school. Rob, that is nice. You should come to Uganda. You will enjoy Uganda. Oz, hi, how are you doing? You're there, desperate. Let me write the next letter. Let me write the next letter. Oh, let me write the next letter. Before she ends the live stream when I've not finished the word nigger. Just say it. Write it in full. Rob, depends. I don't know. I'm just never there. You have to book me before. Tell me that you're coming to Uganda and I see if I'm free. Oh, okay, that's good then. Ned, okay, thank you. Someone is there on their keyboard. Let me try to hurt this one too. I have a lot of pain. Let me hurt this one. But the person they're trying to hurt. I have never worked on a farm. My forefathers have never worked on the farm. My grandparents never worked on a farm. They have owned land. Rob, I am in Kampala. Oh, yeah, Uganda is a great country. You should come. Gaming, hi, how are you doing? New gamer. Okay. I am not tired because I drank some soda, obviously, so I'm not quite tired, if I'm telling the truth. It's when I go to bed that I start to feel, where is a good place to come? What does that mean, Rob? DJ, hi, how are you doing? Okay, guys, I think we have had a good learn. Jada, who is Jamel? Do we have taxes? Yes, we have. Taxes, like taxis or taxes, like when you buy something and you get taxed. Because yes, we do pay tax. New gamer, I'm trying not to do that. Kampala is cannot see. Hi, Benjamin, how are you doing? GT, hi, how are you doing? Ooh, Jade, what's wrong? Who was asking? Kampala with Kampala. Kampala. I just said just change the it's Kampala. Who was asking if you have taxes? Yes, we do have taxes, but they are on the prices. Hi, Max. How is Germany? Uganda. Yes, we do pay taxes. So this is my receipt from today. But they're included in the things. WW2. Hi, how are you doing? Oz, hi, how are you doing? So you see, when I buy anything, there are taxes included on it. Let me see. So you see VAT, how much I paid on that small thing. Steve, how are you doing? So yeah, we do pay taxes, but they're part of the things. My blue and purple, which purple bottle? This one? Must drink alcohol, so it's okay. I don't drink alcohol in my house. That one I can't tell you. Yes, Rob, we have restaurants. It depends on your money, how much you have to go to the restaurant, because the high-end restaurants, very expensive ones, and then there's those ones that are affordable. Jada, thank you for that. The expensive ones and the inexpensive ones. So Rob, it depends on where you want to eat. I didn't know that. Steve, I'm glad you're good. I'm from Uganda. What kind of food? There is all food, Rob. There is all kinds of food that you guys usually eat in the West. I think those are the cuisines that I'm mostly focused on. It's hard to go to those high-end restaurants and they're doing our local foods right. They just cook them terribly because usually they're using foreigners to make our local food, and then they do it just terrible. Yes, Jada. No, I didn't actually eat dinner. I just had a cup of porridge. Ugandan food. I have a restaurant here that I eat at. It's not very expensive. I think it's like £3, and you get real Ugandan food, like in the wrappings. I love it. They have good food, but obviously £3 is like too much for Ugandan to just spend on one meal. So, and I know people are going to be like, £3? Yeah, it's a lot of money to spend on one meal. I usually buy their food because it's so good. They have good matoke. They give a variety of local food, and then they'll give you like the sauce that you want. I usually go for their chicken, and they cook it. It's boiled chicken, so it's not fried. It's not fried. It's boiled and it's in the wrapping. So if you want to come to Uganda and you want to eat that food, just reach out to me, and I can just like send you. It's like they're near my home. No, we use the Ugandan shilling. So this is like £2 or a little over £2. So this is 10,000. So the food is like 15,000. Their food is 15,000 for a plate of one person. But their food is very good. I can look it up, but I've told you what I know. New gamer, who is telling lies? 12, hi, how are you doing? Guys, you should let me go and sleep. Jada, you're 11 years old. Okay, congratulations. Enjoy your childhood. Adulthood is not for the weak of heart. Hi, Sharif. Hey, marry you and take you where? Me, I can't marry you. I can't afford to marry you. I'm supposed to be married. Someone is supposed to marry me. Thank you for living the stream. You're almost 13. Enjoy your childhood. Okay, guys, have a good night and stay safe. Hi, Trace, and welcome back. You want to marry me? Where is my diamonds? Coco, hi. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Hi, Matthew. I'm doing very fine. How about you? It's evening here. It's night time. It's actually midnight. It's 12:58. So it's 2 minutes to 1. So, guys, I think I'll say bye. Thank you for coming. Nana, really what? What is real? No, we don't have forced marriages. Not in town, but in other places they do have it. Depends on your family. Even some people are forced when they're old enough. I don't know how to say your name. Matthew, I'm from Uganda. Guys, you should say good night so that we end the live stream. Abazi, hi, how are you doing? Who is supposed to marry you? Then Michelle, join the a man proposes, not a woman proposing. Rob, I'm 25 years old. How is you Albanian? How are you doing? Trayson, good night. Thank you, Rob. Good night, Gideon. Jada, I don't know. Ivy, hi. Sharif, good night. Thank you, Matthew. Yes, Brown, I'm okay. I'm just tired. It's past midnight. I will marry you. You said you just wanted to come and I show you where they buy food. Buddy, hi, how are you doing? Okay, guys, have a good night. What? No, they can do that. Jason, come and find the food. Rob, how old are you? Now I'm invested. Kenny, good night. What are you still doing up, Kenny? Ivy, night, night. Jada, bye. I'm safe. You stay safe. Ivy, women don't sleep tight. They sleep loose. Emir, hi. Matthew, I'm not married. Mustafa, what does that mean? Good night. None. What rat race? It's only 6. Where are you, Rob? Ivy? Yes. Mustafa, you're a Ugandan person for you to be saying some things like that in my live stream. Behave. Collins, hi. Sigma, hi. No, I'm not. Okay. Enjoy the time then. It's 5. Where are you from? Okay, Ivy, where are you from? Prince, hi. Why are you guys coming in? Why are more people coming in than before? I've already pressed. I'm going to end the live stream. I'm just waiting for you guys to say your buys. You'd love to marry me, Matthew. Thank you. You see my voice, the way it's sounding tired. Yeah, Michelle, Michelle, I'm going to. Jada wants me. Collins, I'm fine. Prince, how is Kenya? I'm from Uganda. Sammy, how is Kenya? Thank you so much. We have a rat race for you. Why are you having races for me? Rob, you want to meet me in Uganda? Okay. It will depend if I'm free. But yeah, guys, have a good night. Much love. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time.